Today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about one of my favorite people in the world, Nelly, on today's ThinkShare. Hello and welcome to the ThinkShare. My name's Zach. I'm here to bring to you what I've been thinking about, sharing about, talking about, listening to that doesn't belong in math class. If you're new to the channel, I invite you to subscribe. On Veterans Day, I got a call from my friend Nelly. He is currently in the Navy and he just finished his basic training. He posted some things on Instagram. I was checking him out and I commented on one of them and he called me up because we hadn't talked since like August, because he had been going through a lot of things with his new responsibilities in the military. A few things I just wanted to say about him is, Nelly, as a personal message to you, one of the things I love about you is that every time I get on the phone, I learn something new. Not just like in a trivial sense, like I learned some new information. It's like you enlighten me a little bit. It's like every time I talk with you, I'm able to bring on a new way of looking at things that I hadn't necessarily seen before. He's created 3 apps now. 2 of them are currently in the App Store, and I'll put links to them in the description below. I made a YouTube video with him as an interview back in the summer talking all about them. I'll leave the link for it right up here for that video. Every time around him, especially when he's talking about his apps, he allows me to feel like I'm capable of more than what I'm already doing. At some point I had said, hey, I have this app idea I want to turn my book into an audiobook and then turn that audiobook into an app in itself that's a collection of all my sort of talks in between the ThinkShare and the book, and I want to turn it into an app. Will you help me? He's like, dude, you can do it yourself. And at first I was like, what? But I want your help. But what I realized when he was saying that was the fact that he had total belief in me that I could do it myself. But one of the things I really respect about Nelly is the fact that he actually went through basic training and finished it. He said he started it not being able to swim, and since then he had to learn how to swim in basic training. And he said that it's been one of the hardest things he's ever had to do is going through basic training. And he said he really went up against himself. You know, when you're an athlete or a runner or something, you're going up that hill, you're going up whatever that really tough pinnacle is that you want to get to. You know, you come face to face with the part of you that does not want to carry on. When your body is screaming at you saying, no, stop, and you're saying, F that, I'm gonna keep going, deal with it. And when you come face to face with that real part of you, that's when you get to know yourself really well. And he said that is one of the things he had constantly struggled with during basic training. And I imagine all people going into different forms of the Army have to deal with themselves at that level. I'm so proud of him for accomplishing that. And as I see him grow and become a better and better person, I'm just so thankful that I have him in my life and him to inspire me for selfish reasons. I love the fact that he inspires me every time I get to talk to him. Let him be an inspiration to you. He's one of the coolest guys I know. He creates apps. Follow him on Instagram. That seems to be his sort of main social media aspect. I'll leave it in the description below. I just wanted to send out a shout out to him and all that he's created. He's from Rwanda, and for anybody from Rwanda that's reading this, he actually made an app that has a bunch of sort of memes. So if you want to put like GIF into your texts on like an iPhone, he actually made an app that has a bunch of Rwandan sayings that you can put into your text. Hey, if you're still watching right now, I want to see if we can get at least 10 likes on this video. If you enjoyed this and you want more, hit the subscribe button. If you want notifications every day when I come out with new content, hit the bell. Thank you for watching. Stay weird.